I'll play the clip in just a moment. MSNBC's Joe Scarborough, host of Morning Joe, which is reportedly Kim Jong-un's favorite television show, has completely went over the edge. It's now literally impossible to distinguish a segment of his show from a Saturday Night Live parody of it. Aside from hooking up with his co-host Mika Brzezinski, apparently Joe has other hobbies outside of the studio as well, one of which includes singing, because he's part of a band. And while that sounds like a nice hobby to help get his mind off of Donald Trump, who's been living in his head rent-free for the last several years, apparently it didn't work very well because he decided to write a song about standing up to Donald Trump and even made a music video for it, which they debuted on MSNBC yesterday.
Once in your life, you may get the chance to stand against a column of tanks.
What this president is doing is just so wrong.
Holding up your hand.
It really is him, and apparently it's on Spotify. He tweeted out, "My new single is out, inspired by the Women's March and dedicated to those who resist." Things just haven't been going very well for MSNBC. Remember when they were doing a live broadcast from the US-Mexico border, complaining that some of the prototypes for President Trump's wall had already been built, and that it was a waste of money and unnecessary, when some illegal aliens then were apprehended by the Border Patrol?
Small group of 3 people just jumped over in the middle of the day. Girl there with a pink backpack. Can you explain to me what's going on?
This is a reality of everyday border enforcement. The United States is still the draw, the ultimate draw for people that have dire situations where they're at. We're going to continue to witness this. It plays out on a regular basis for us.
By the way, that's the old, little pathetic existing wall, and these are some of the prototypes of the planned wall. Good luck climbing over that, guys! Meanwhile, Joy Reid, the network's angry black woman, is upset as usual, this time because many in the liberal media are having a difficult time blaming Republicans for that brief government shutdown, since Democrats caused it by putting the concerns of illegal aliens over those of American citizens. There's nothing so predictable as media spin in favor of Republicans, she says. Yes, Joy, the media is always spinning in favor of the Republicans and President Trump. Here she is admonishing one of her guests who's on the show mocking President Trump's immigration reform plan because he said the wrong word and committed wrong speak.
It's just a guy who's obsessed with a wall, and somehow the Mexicans are rapists, and every Democrat has Chuck Schumer, or every illegal alien who commits a crime has Chuck Schumer on their shoulders saying, do it, do it.
Well, we're going with undocumented immigrants. I think we're going to go with that instead of illegal. I mean, we're trying to change the conversation around it, right? And there's certain terminology even, like chain migration and illegal aliens. It is a throwback conversation that does feel like, it feels almost like the 80s.
You just committed 2 violations of MSNBC's code of conduct, sir. You said the word illegal alien and the word crime in the same sentence. That's not allowed. Okay, that's enough of MSNBC for now. Let's see what's going on over on the real news. Oh, there's Congressman Trey Gowdy and Congressman John Ratcliffe. Let's see what they're talking about.
We know about this insurance policy that was referenced in trying to prevent Donald Trump from becoming president. We learned today about information that in the immediate aftermath of his election, that there may have been a secret society of folks within the Department of Justice and the FBI, to include Page and Strzok, that would be working against him.
Let me just emphasize here that the congressman isn't the one who came up with the term secret society to describe this group of conspirators and their plot to try to bring down the Trump presidency. That's the term that they themselves used in their now uncovered text messages.
Congressman Gowdy, do you want to expound on the secret society idea?
Sure, I wish I could. I wish I'd been the one who either sent that text or received it. You have this insurance policy in the spring of 2016, and then the day after the election, the day after what they really didn't want to have happen, there's a text exchange between these 2 FBI agents, these 2 supposed to be objective, fact-centric FBI agents, saying perhaps this is the first meeting of the secret society. So, of course, I'm going to want to know what secret society are you talking about, because you're supposed to be investigating objectively the person who just won the Electoral College. So, yeah, I'm going to want to know.
Oh, and I'm seeing reports that thousands of text messages that were sent between these individuals have just mysteriously been lost by the FBI. Whoops. This is really bringing me back to the days of investigating the Bilderberg Group, the Bohemian Grove, and the Illuminati. All of which I wrote serious and in-depth books about, all of which are still in stock on Amazon.com in paperback or you can download the ebook onto your tablet or your e-reader. Click the link in the description below. It'll take it to my Amazon authors page where you can check out some of my previous books, because I've been writing books for, like 13, 14 years now. True Story of Fake News is not my first book, so I hope you guys will check out some of my previous stuff, because much of it is actually more valid today than it even was when it came out. And now we have congressmen talking about investigating a secret society within the Department of Justice that has been set up to undermine the President of the United States. I'm Mark Dice. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel here if you're new, and check back every day for a new report. And I'll see you tomorrow.